What's up, guys? Crazy Gamer 12 here once again, and yeah, today's I'm just gonna make a little sit down video because it's been a little while since I've done one of these. But yeah, it's Christmas Eve. For those of you who celebrate Christmas, I hope you guys are gonna have a great Christmas. Um, for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas and celebrate another holiday, hope you guys either had a great holiday if you already celebrated Hanukkah, because Hanukkah, I think, is already over at this point, but Kwanzaa is coming up over the next week. So if you guys celebrate Kwanzaa, then happy holidays to you guys as well. Anyways, so yeah, it's Christmas Eve right now. I am going to be, um, I'm going to be, I'm going to be, obviously with my parents, or my family and stuff. We're just gonna have a typical Christmas Eve dinner and all that fun stuff. And I'm probably gonna watch a lot of Christmas movies and stuff like that. Yeah. As you guys could probably tell, I got a nice haircut a couple days ago right before the holidays. Just so I look fresh for Christmas pictures, you know. Gotta look good for the Christmas pictures, you know, for the Christmas card and all that. So, I also shaved as well. I shaved everything. My goatee, I shaved it all off. I did the soul patch, I shaved that off, and I shaved my entire mustache. So I had to go full clean for the pictures, you know what I mean? Anyways, so a couple updates on my life. There's a couple of things I wanted to update you guys on. First of all, at least compared to last Christmas. First of all, I am no longer an electrician anymore. I decided to stop doing that. And I'm going to be going to a community college next month. So I've been really thinking about this, and after my most recent layoff, I thought that this is not what I wanted to do anymore, and this is I just wasn't enjoying what I was doing. I didn't have the passion for what I was doing anymore. So I decided to make a bold decision and stop doing electrical altogether. What I will be doing is I will be going into so I live in Texas. For those of you who are new to the channel and are not aware, I do live in Texas, and I have lived in Texas for for about 2.5 years now. So I'm gonna be going to Austin Community College, which is it's definitely it's gonna be new for me. I'm going to be taking up the classes of radio and podcasting and all of that, because that's what I want to end up doing with my life. I want to be on some radio station, or maybe I want a radio station, or start a sports podcast, and maybe get a gig for a local ESPN station. That would be unbelievable. That would actually be awesome. That's something I've always wanted to do. So, because I've always had an interest of recording a sports podcast and just just talking about sports, or even just, just being on some sort of radio station. I thought that would suit me best. And it would be a fun option for sure. And, I would love to do that. And I will be going to college probably for the next few years. And I work at so as your case, you guys are wondering, what do I do for a job right now? I work at Home Depot, my local Home Depot down the road. It's like 10 minutes away from my house, and it's only a part-time job, but that's fine because I kind of need to have kind of makes sense to have a part-time job for so it doesn't get in the way of classes or anything like that. So it allows my managers to be a little bit more flexible with my schedule, since it's already part-time in the first place. So So that's going to be exciting, and I can't wait. I'm going to start, I think, on January 16th is when it starts. Is when the next semester starts, so I'm very excited for that. I'm going to be meeting a lot of new people, and just it's going to be a great experience. And I personally think this is probably what's going to suit me the best. Because electrical, I mean, it was okay. It was fine. You know, it paid really well. Obviously, it paid way better than what I'm getting paid right now. But I mean, that's to be expected. But I just didn't like the work environment that I was in. I didn't really. Some of my bosses were not very nice people, to say the least. I don't want to throw shade at anyone, but yeah, my bosses weren't exactly, great. I definitely could have had I could have been in a better work environment. The one, as you might remember, last Christmas, I did. I was working at a site where that was probably the best work environment that I worked in. I mean, obviously, it was out in the middle of nowhere, so the drive was kind of long, and it also if there was bad weather, it was kind of unfortunate because there wasn't a lot of there wasn't shade or anything like that. But at the very least, parking was free. First of all, parking was free, and I think those are the best co-workers that I've had. Unfortunately, it just wasn't the same. Unfortunately, I got late. Well, I didn't get laid off from that job. I resigned from that job because the work was so slow that they were sending people off to other sites, and the only other site that they had available was 4 hours away from me, 4 hours from where I live, and I would have had to stay in a hotel, and I was not about to do that. So I resigned from that job completely, and then kind of took a month off from working. All of July, I didn't work at all. All of July, I kind of took like a break and just kind of chilled, looking for another company to hire me and all that. I also went on vacation to South Padre with my friend Ben and my family at the end of June, pretty much like a week after I got laid off, or not laid off, but after I resigned. And then at the end of July, I went to I went to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina to go see my grandparents, and I spent a week there, and then I got hired by another company, and then I worked with that company for about 3 months before getting laid off. So yeah, not really the best experiences for me in terms of electrical. I haven't really been able to stay with a steady job, because I'm always at the bottom of the totem pole because of how unexperienced I was. So unfortunately, that's just how it was for me. And after the 5th time being laid off, I was like, this is so dumb at this point, and it's kind of just putting me in a bad headspace. Like, I actually started to feel kind of depressed, and it just wasn't. It was getting to the point where I hated going to work. Like, I hated my job, and I hated what I was doing. I hated the people I was working with, and I just never wanted to go to work any of those days. So that's kind of the environment that I found myself in, and I just, after being laid off, I was like, I'm done with this. I'm done, and I want to do something else. Completely. I want to change my career path, and I would like to go to a college and, get that college experience, and also just meet new people that are my age, because I've been working with a bunch of people that are double my age, and it's just I can't relate to any of them. But anyways, you get the whole point. So I will be going to Austin Community College next month, and I'm very excited for that, because I think I'm going to be finally doing something that I've been wanting to do for a while. So but yeah, in terms of Christmas gifts, there are a couple of I got a couple of things from my family that I think my family is gonna really like. And I'm gonna have, and my parents got me some stuff as well. The thing is, since I'm an adult now, I'm 20 years old. I'm gonna be 21 in 3 months. So it's basically I've gotten to the age where I don't really ask for much. I'm not really asking for a lot of materialistic stuff anymore. Like, I am kind of just at the point where I'm like, clothes and maybe new sneakers and stuff like that. Stuff, maybe some gift cards to Amazon or certain places that I like to shop at. Definitely it's nice. You can get me stuff like that. And in case for those who are wondering, I still have all of my tools that I have from, being an electrician. Those are all in the garage. I'm not planning on selling them off. I actually plan on keeping them because just in case I need to use them for maybe if I want to fix something in a house of my own, I'll have my tools on standby for that specifically. And it's just good to have a couple of screwdrivers and stuff like that whenever you need them, so it's, I'm going to hold on to a lot of that stuff. There's some tools that I really don't need anymore, like a Sawzall and stuff, like my Sawzall that I have. I don't know. I'm probably never going to use that anymore. I mean, maybe I will. Who knows? If I wanted to build something, then maybe. But yeah, probably not. Anyways, that's I've rambled on long enough. That's pretty much it for this little sit down video. I just wanted to give you guys a life update, and in case you guys are wondering, I'm wearing my ugly Star Wars Christmas sweater because that's a tradition that we're having every Christmas now. I actually came up with the idea, so I'm every Christmas Eve I'm gonna be wearing this. So, and yeah, so I'm very excited, and the fact that, man, this year has went by super quick. 2023 has gone by super, super quick. I can't even believe how fast this year's went by. We're going to be going into 2024 in literally a week from now. Like just literally a week from now, we're going to be going into 2024. That's still a crazy realization when you think about it. So, and again, the fact that I'm turning 21 is still like something that's really not seeped into my head yet. It's definitely one of those things that's like, wow, am I really turning 21 in a couple months? It's kind of, yeah, it's one of those weird things. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for listening to my life update that I figured I'd share with you guys. Like I said, Merry Christmas to all of you guys that celebrate Christmas, and if you guys celebrate Kwanzaa, I hope you guys are going to have a great holiday. And for those of you who celebrate Hanukkah, I hope you guys had a great holiday. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I'll probably make another one of these sit-down videos tomorrow and I'll show you guys some of the gifts I got. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Talk to you guys soon.